Hello everybody! Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm back. Glad to see you back too. There was a little pause. Some things happened, but I'm here in this beautiful, beautiful, lovely evening, sharing another quite interesting and exciting adventure with you. This one I am particularly interested to try and to see what happens. So let's just jump it. Let's just jump in it, just dive it. Let's just straight into it. Yeah. Just not waste any. Immediately landed. Shoo, crashed it. Wow. And today I would like to invite you all to join me on this interesting game called Rimworld. I had this game for some time now and used to play it, then pause it, then play it again, then pause it again. Fantastic experience. So funny, so interesting, and that game really interests me because it sort of takes your imagination with you and just... Because the graphics of the game, you see of course that the style is very beautiful. Let me just show you the gentleman there standing on the edge of the planet. Look at him. Such a character has a raven and a gun. And you immediately can tell that we will dive in some sort of sci-fi world, which I'm a huge fan. We have some planets around us, we have some scattered spaceships, some debris, some rocks. And yeah, it can be very interesting. This type of game is called, well, the creator, Tynan Sylvester, calls it a story generator. Broadly, this type of game is known as a management or a colony management games, where you basically need to assign sort of a strategy game, but not really like a turn-based or real-time strategy where you need to directly attack another army in order to win. Here we kind of need to survive. Well, we have a goal that we will discover in a little bit, but basically we need to assign our colonists a tasks in order them to survive, which is very exciting, and anything can happen. The colonists have such a complicated system of communication with each other. They have moods, they have needs, they, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Then let's just basically explain you perhaps a little bit of a setting that we're gonna go into it. This game is highly customizable. If you see, there are a couple of symbols on the bottom left. This game has some official expansions like Royalty, which is not installed. It is, however, installed, but I must admit, no, actually I'm lying. I haven't got this one. We have as well Ideology, which allows our colonists to create a god and worship it. Which can be quite fun. However, for this particular run, this addition is switched off biotech. Real excited about this one, as it gives the ability for our colonists to have babies, little babies that you can teach them, and they can grow and they can help you fight them, or build, or grow crops or animals or whatever, live a life, create their family, graduate university, find good job, money. Kids grow so fast. Very, very exciting. Not only that, as you see, there is the description, a lot of things. Build nurseries, yeah. Build and control new kinds of mechanoids. We can have a little robot flying around. Exciting. Manage pollution. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Call down the 3 new hyper deadly commander mechanoids. Quite difficult. The world of Rim is difficult to survive. Another expansion is Anomaly. That's the latest edition of the game. However, in this run, it has not been installed. But as you see, there is some strange things happening here, which would be very interesting to dive in the future. And the final addition to this game is Odyssey. Build your own ship and travel across the planet. How exciting is that? Right. In addition to that, there is as well a very interesting tab called Mods, which I got some installed. Not much, not to make everything crazy, but we can go through them just gently to see what to expect here. We have Harmony that just lets other mods to live, basically mod for mods. Core Biotech, Odyssey are the original expansions of the game. We have Follow Me mod, which just allows us to track camera of our little colonist. Setup Camp, I really enjoy this one, as it allows to take some of the colonists from the given map and your base and just let them move towards some other objective, perhaps finding some new materials, or you know, discovering some interesting new things there. Clouds. Just love clouds. So pretty. Yayos Combat is the mod that you will soon learn that combat in general in Rimworld is quite static, which is not a bad thing. As I said earlier, it gives a little bit of a room to your imagination to imagine what actually happens, how your colonist takes the gun, how they, you know, in what sort of way they need to defend themselves when the situation arises. This mod just gives us a little bit more fun ways to do it, even more exciting. Plus, creates an interesting ammunition system, which I think I would like to try. Haven't tried it, haven't tried to play it with that before. And then animation, it's basically as well makes your colonists a little bit more lively, They can move, rather than being static and just kind of exist in this 2D world. They kind of do a little dance and stuff. Damage indicators, we just need numbers, just need this. Good to see numbers. Like, oh, you hit by 16 you hit? Wow, that's a big number. This guy is hit by 69. Oh man, look at the damage. 420. My god, it's crazy damage. Meal animation, as well, self-explanatory. It's nice to see them swinging at each other, because some, you know, what if the bullets run out? How to defend themselves? How the hunters, you know, sneak upon animals and slaughter them? Oh, that might happen. However, this mod comes with an interesting aspect of enabling a lasso and a duel mode, which I think it's a little bit too much for me. So Unreal Animation and Vanilla just keeps it to the basics, rather than having all that crazy stuff that's shown here. Rimworld as well just gives a little bit more information about the colonist. Information is very important, as we will see soon. Clear textures. Just clear textures. Camera allows us to zoom in and out, see the world that we live in, or the colonist. Observe the colonist in a close. Toddler. This is a mod and interactive bubbles. This is a mod. Oh. Let's not do anything. This is a mod. To make the toddlers a little bit more exciting as well. They're just not passive. They have their little, they have their little communication between each other. Interaction bubbles is an addition to the list of mods that are right here. Rim Talk, expanded memory, expanded actions, expanded literature, and expand toddlers. That mod is one of the most interesting of all of the list, and I think mostly the one that inspired me to try the stream and see what happens. Hopefully it will work. If not, we will pause a little bit and I will set it up and we will start all over again. Hopefully we will not need to do that. But Rim Talk. Basically, colonists communicate with each other, but just with the little icons that they look at each other. Perhaps they say something, an icon appear like Sims like. Rim Talk actually connects the colonists with AI that I managed to run locally on my machine. With the memory, with actions, the toddlers can even talk, and literature as well is generated by artificial intelligence, which, as I said, is running locally on my machine. Quite exciting stuff. And they say pretty wild stuff, so I would like to see how far and how exciting we can take it. Alright. That's pretty much it. This is our setting of today, and I think we could just try and press a button of a new colony. We are greeted with a load of options. Difficult a bit to see because my camera is in the way, but basically we are doing a classic Rimworld experience. Our scenario, I shall show you. The first thing we need to do is to select the scenario. We have a lost tribe scenario. We have a rich explorer, naked brutality, mechanitor, Sango Honji, and graph ship. But we're gonna do the classic crash landed scenario. The three of you awake in your crypto sleep, sarcophagus to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. Your faction will be new arrivals. Start with 3 people, and this is the list of the resources that we will be able to, use and build and perhaps sell. We'll select this one to continue. We have our storyteller. There are 3 characters that can guide us and generate events as our Rimworld story develops. We're gonna do a Cassandra classic. She's the one that provides us with the classic Rimworld experience, and we're gonna select an adventure story. And we're gonna select that we can reload anytime. Now, the randomization effect is appearing. I think Hello, everybody. I think let's do it. The rule of 5. We're gonna click a randomized seed, and everything that can be randomized 5 times. And what happens, happens. We're not in control of that. However, we will try to do our best with the given circumstances to survive as best as we can in a difficult and distant Rim world. So for now we're generating the seed. In this case it's roulette, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our seed for this game will be Interstellar. I think pretty good seed to start, to be, if you ask me. We're gonna leave the factions as they are. We're gonna leave the rainfall, temperature, population, landmarks, and pollution as it is. We're gonna click generate, and it will generate our beautiful, beautiful world full of adventure and danger and excitement. Oh yeah. We're gonna select a random site. Basically, in this game, after you create the seed of a different world, you are allowed to select where would you like to start. Now, those little icons are different tribes that later we can interact with. With some, we can trade. With others, we'll have to fight. With the third one, perhaps, we don't know. Maybe they will fight with us. Maybe we'll just surrender. Anyway. We will select a random site. The rule of 5. 1. Desert. 2. Desert again. 3. Arid shrubland. 4. Arid shrubland again. And 5. Temperate forest. The forests of deciduous trees interspread with fertile clearings. Many species of animals move around among the trees and on the plains. Terrain will be flat, and it will be easy to move. We will have some marble, sandstone, and limestone scattered in the location that our crash happened. It's almost at the sea level, only 15 meters elevated. Crow habitat. Interesting. The average temperature is 11.5. So minus can be from -6 to 29 degrees. Can be pretty cold. We'll have to make sure that our colonists have some warm clothes during cold winter times. We see that the growing period on some other areas of the map, the growth period could be all year long, or it could nothing could ever grow. But here we're pretty lucky. We have 40 days out of 60 that we could grow stuff, starting the 1st of April and finishing at 11th of September. Rainfall is 932 millimeters. We have berries, and the animals can eat some grass, which is very good. Pollution 0. It's not polluted at all. And we have disease, 1.2 disease a year, 1.2 per year. Interesting. We will need to prepare some medicine for us. Next. Let me move my camera once again, and here we are greeted with our character creation screen. The 3 top colonists, the 3 top colonists will be our colonists. We don't know who they are, but soon we will figure it out. So once again, we will do a rule of 5. We will generate 3 top colonists 5 times, and what will happen. So the first, as we see, for now we are being greeted with Sierra Steiner in the nickname of Kalon. But most likely she's not gonna be in our team. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we have a Theo, who will be our first colonist. We're gonna do the same with the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have Misha Aldemar. And the third colonist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is everybody, that is our team. Those 3 little people will be crash landing into the planet that we just discovered, and will try their best to survive in this strange world. Let's do it. The 3 of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Pause button, everybody, pause button. That's the most important button ever. The third normal guy. Yes. Yes. Now we've landed, everybody. The adventure has started. We don't know where we are yet, but let's find out. A big, vast grassland. We see that there are some animals in the map. Right here we have some yaks. We have some does. We have some crows as well. Wolves. There are some mountains right here. Couple of interesting lakes that perhaps later we can use it to fish. We have a bit more of the mountains in the north side of the map. What is that? The steam geyser perhaps could be used in a little bit more advanced time of the future to manage some electricity. We have some bluebird right here. Look how cute. And some more animals. Boom rat. Boom rats are very interesting creatures. They explode when they're being attacked. Those strange rats of this strange world. As we see, we are being greeted with plenty of trees, so most likely wood, in this case, will be our main building material. If we see a lot of little things here on the right side, on the bottom right of the screen. In particular, one is interesting that toggles the fertility overlay, which shows where is the best place to plant our food if we choose to eat plants and not animals. However, I think for the start it's always good to have a little bit potato, a little bit rice, maybe some corn, maybe a berry, maybe some medicine, maybe a little later to sell. The colonists, if you see there is as well a lot of stone that cannot be built on or planted, perhaps between those trees. This is I'm a little bit skeptical and a little bit worried to find what is hiding underneath, behind those walls. There's some sort of structure. Usually those structures are from some ancient technology, ancient civilizations that bury their kings and their important people and guard them with mechanoids that can be quite dangerous to deal with at the beginning of the adventure. There are some ruins on that side of the world. We can see that the table had remained with the fragments of the wall. Similar right here as well. There is some crashed spaceship. Ancient exosphere midsection. And as well, if you see, this is us. That's us with all of our resources. We have Mia, who is immediately throwing up, feeling a little bit sick. Some people are a little bit more sensitive to traveling with spaceships than others, while Sergio and Theo, they're pretty good. And that's basically our information about the colonist. All the information that we need to know. But today we perhaps and those are the little different tabs showing what happened, showing what gear we're having, showing what social status are. We have a father and a friend. So Sean, that is not with us, but Sergio still has a live father. We have a biography of each character, which I would like to share with you a little story of each of our colonists. Let's start with Sergio. Let's start with Sergio and let's see what Sergio has to tell us about himself. Everyone is throwing up. They're feeling a little bit sick. Right, the first colonist. Sergio. And you see, it's so fun that they are talking. Sergio Fleming. Sergio discovered fire before he discovered friendship. A small child, he became fascinated by the way a flame could transform things. Paper curled into black pearls, wood cracked and glowed, plastic produced colors nobody had warned him about. While other children drew pictures of their families, Sergio preferred to draw buildings, usually with bright orange flames coming through the windows. Adults call it a phase. Sergio called it a research. His childhood eventually became defined by a succession of small suspicious incidents. A waste bucket that caught fire itself. A classroom certain that had always smelled like smoke. A garden shed Sergio insists was already burning when he arrived carrying matches. Nobody believed him, largely because Sergio was a terrible liar and found other people's distress more interesting than upsetting. By 13, Sergio became abrasive, emotionally detached, and exceptionally difficult to like. He does not understand why people soften their opinions before speaking. If a structure is ugly, he calls it ugly. If somebody's plan is stupid, he informs them immediately. Stupid. If that person becomes offended, Sergio considers the conversation successfully conducted. Curiously, beneath his unpleasant manner lies a beginning of a genuine artist. Sergio sees shapes and patterns where other people see scraps. He can turn a rough piece of stone into something strangely difficult for me to find him. Apologies, Sergio's right here. An artist. Sergio sees shapes and patterns where other people see scraps. He can turn a rough piece of stone into something strangely expressive. Arrange an ugly room so that it almost feels intentional, or stare at a wall for 20 minutes before declaring that it needs more suffering. Nobody's entirely certain what he means, but the finished work is usually rather good. He also began teaching himself construction, not because he dreams of creating safe homes, but because understanding how buildings are assembled provides useful information about how they might come apart. Mining appeals to him for similar reasons. There is something satisfying for striking the same place repeatedly until the entire landscape changes. Even medicine interests Sergio, although his bedside manner consists mainly of staring at the wound and saying, "That looks worse than I expected." There is, however, one task Sergio absolutely cannot perform: firefighting. He cannot. When a fire starts, he does not fetch water. He does not raise any alarm. He simply stands at a safe distance and watches, completely absorbed. Asking Sergio to extinguish a flame would be like asking an art critic to throw water over a painting. Now, at the physical age of 13, we see that each colonists have two numbers next to their age. 13 is their biological age, and this is their actual age, 23. But that means that some of their life they spent frozen in the traveling sarcophagus through the space until that sarcophagus crashed into this world and they woke up. So he's a child. He's a 13-year-old child, a teenager. Now at the physical age of 13, Sergio has crash-landed to the Rimworld after spending 10 years in a cryptosleep. He cannot shoot, fight, cook, farm, handle animals, construct research, or speak to another person without making a situation slightly worse. What he can do is build a simple structure, chip away at rock, patch minor injuries, and create art that is far more meaningful than its creator appears to be. Sergio is not yet the colonist's strongest worker. He is, however, almost certainly the greatest insurance risk. His role in the colony, I would say, would be apprentice builder, young artist, reluctant medic, and a person who must never be left alone with chem fuel. cannot go anything that's inflammatory, that catches fire. Sergio's personal rule: Sergio might build anything he likes, but somebody else must inspect it for hidden ignition sources, because he might have left something. He might have left something that can cause a fire. Now, I noticed just real quick, before we move to another colonist and learn about them a little bit, I need to change one more control, because my home button is set to follow a colonist, but I see that it changes as well how quickly time passes. Game speed, you see game speed slower, and we're gonna do it this button, and we're gonna do it to the log menu. No. Yes, let's try like that. Sergio. So that's everybody. That's our Sergio, a 13-year-old boy who who joined this spaceship and crashed now with two other people in this distant Rimworld. And if you see the colonists actually communicate with each other. Maya says, "Those clouds are ridiculous, aren't they, Sergio?" They can talk, and we as well at some point can use colonists to talk with each other. We can chat. Theo can chat with Sergio. Mia can chat with Sergio. Sergio can chat with them as well. But as well, they do it automatically with each other. Next colonist is Mia. Let's learn a little bit about her as well. Just they see before Sergio is very, very hungry. He would like to get some food. And we can do that by allowing the ratios. The X next to every item means that people are not allowed to take them. Some items can be deadly or addicting, like drugs. We need to be careful, because the colonists, they are just humans like us. Mia. Mia Aldemar. Miasha was raised in a home where discomfort was considered a problem for other people. Her childhood was filled with soft furniture, attentive servants, and meals that arrived before she realized she was hungry. She never washed a dish, mended clothing, or touched soil with her bare hands. Whether other child suggested that vegetables grew in the ground, Misha assumed it was a joke intended to frighten poor people. Her family called her Maya, because as a toddler, it was the only word she reliably used. My toy, my chair, my dessert, Maya. Nickname remained, and unfortunately, so did the philosophy. So quite selfish. We see that she's quite selfish. As an adult, Maya's expensive upbringing took an unexpected turn. Her family wealth attracted enemies, and their response was to hire a specialist who could teach their daughter how to survive them. What began as a private self-defense lesson gradually became something far more professional. Maya discovered that she possessed extraordinary patience, excellent aim, and absolutely no hesitation about using either. She became a ninja assassin. Not a theatrical kind who leaps through windows shooting, but a considerably more dangerous kind who enters through the front door, charms everyone at the room, and leaves before anybody realizes someone's missing. Her greatest weapon was never a blade. In fact, Mia never became particularly good at the close combat. She preferred distance, preparation, and clean line of sight. If an assassination required wrestling on the floor, Mia considered it evidence of poor planning. Years have convert work made her remarkably persuasive. Mia can flatter a merchant, intimidate a prisoner, and negotiate an alliance without noticeably changing her tone. She remembers names, studies weaknesses, and knows exactly when a compliment will be more efficient than a threat. Unfortunately, she also expects compensation. Mia is greedy. Not in a desperate or frantic way, but with the calm certainty of someone who believes the finest bedroom naturally belongs to her. She does not demand luxury because she wants to appear important. She demands it because, from her perspective, the matter was settled during childhood. She cannot cook and refuses to work with plants. Food is something that appeals on a plate. Agriculture is an unpleasant rumor. Ask her to harvest rice and she will look at you as though you have possessed an assassination without proposed assassination without payment. She is, however, unexpectedly practical. Mia can build, mine, craft equipment, treat an injury and conduct a research. Besides, decades spent preparing elaborate operations taught her that competence is useful, particularly when competent servants are unavailable. Now at the physical age of 56, Maya has crash-landed on the Rim after 36 years in cryptosleep. She's an exceptional marksman, a brilliant negotiator, and almost certainly the colony's natural leader. She can organize defenses, trade with visitors, and shoot a raider before Sergio has finished explaining why the burning storeroom was not technically his fault. She will protect the colony. And she simply expects the best bedroom in return. She's a leader, a sharpshooter, a negotiator, a craftsperson, and a self-appointed owner of everything upholstered. And her personal rule? Mia receives the finest bedroom, but every luxury she claims must be paid for the securing something equally valuable for the colony. That's me, everybody. And we have a final colonist who just fall asleep at night. We spend the whole day getting to know them. But Theo is quite important for us to know as well. So while they are peacefully sleeping in the night, just landed in this strange world, let's read about them as well. Theo, the gentleman who sleeps here. Theodore Theo Ibeson. Theodore grew up aboard a wealthy passenger's vessel, where every corridor had rules and every important person had someone less important following behind them. Theo was assigned to assist the ship's steward. His duties included polishing glasses, remembering meal times, preparing cabins, and standing nearby whether an adult needed somebody to blame. Everyone called him Theo because his full name Theodore took too long to shout out across the dining hall. He was not a quick learner. Every task had to be demonstrated several times, written down clearly, and occasionally demonstrated again after lunch. Theo once spent an entire week folding napkins incorrectly before anybody realized that he had been following the instructions upside down. But once Theo finally learned something, he remembered it. The ship's kitchen became the first place where he felt genuinely capable. Recipes were patient. They did not become irritated when he asked the same question twice. If you follow it each step carefully, the result usually made people happy. And if it didn't, the evidence could often be converted with sauce. Over time, Theo became an excellent young cook. He learned how to stretch limited ingredients, recognize spoiled food, and prepare meals during turbulence without losing every pan. He cannot invent elaborate recipes, but give him instructions, a clean stove, and enough time, and Theo will produce something surprisingly good. There is only one compilation. Theo refuses to haul everything. For him, doing, pulling, it's not his thing. During his years as steward assistant, every mistake somehow ended with him carrying someone else's luggage, suitcases, crates, trunks, medical instruments, one of ornamental statues of former ship captain. Oh, all of it because Theo's responsible. All of that was Theo's responsibility. Eventually, something inside him broke. Now, if asked to move an object from one place to another, Theo simply says, "It isn't my department." He does not matter where the object is royal suitcase or a simple potato lying 2 steps from the store. Theo will happily cook the potato. Someone else must deliver it. Just like that, Theo. Well done. He's physically stronger than his quiet manner suggests and shows some promise in close combat. Years of avoiding angry chefs and falling cargo gave him good instincts at short range. He can also perform basic construction, tend simple crops, and approach animals with cautious kindness. Learning a new skill will take longer than most people. Theo knows this and finds it embarrassing, so he often pretends to understand instructions before quietly asking someone, "Can you explain again what you are saying?" Now at the physical age of 15, Theo has crash-landed on the rim after spending 35 years in cryptosleep. He cannot shoot, craft useful equipment, produce art, or negotiate effectively. He is not a brilliant scientist or experienced doctor, but he can prepare a proper meal, help build a basic shelter, and defend kitchen with a knife, if necessary. In Colony, containing pampered assassin who refuses to cook, a pyromaniac who should never be permitted near a stove, Theo has accidentally become indispensable. Role in the colony: cook, kitchen guardian, junior builder, and extremely selective label Orion representative. His personal rule: Theo will cook every meal, but he will never carry the ingredients to the kitchen himself. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Rimworld. To this strange planet. To that strange world. Where those 3 strange people just landed and will try to do their best to survive in the planet named Ras Pleione, with an interstellar seed and 50% of coverage. Kids are smashing plates outside my home. Kids. Anyway, let's dive in. That's our colony. We see that our colony is just next to a great grey wasp ocean. Just fantastic. Perhaps one day our interesting colonists, perhaps after some friends, after they meet some friends, could gather an expedition to the coast and enjoy the lovely evening swimming in the ocean. But for now we see that we have a couple of rivers spanning from the big ocean. We have a snowy mountain region right here, and in general the colony that the location that accidentally our ship just fell is quite convenient for us, to be honest. We are well protected by a big mountain range. This one in particular interesting, having a big lake inside, perhaps would be worth exploring one day. And no big roads next to us. I'm very curious to see what is that. That's a spring. Wow. The civilization here, as we see it, they have a little bit of variety of different tribes. We have a big highway spanning on the north of our colony with a little hostile tribes. Chuduj, DK Town, both hostile. Ferven, Envit, Kyugen. We need to be careful. However, as well, we have Oeg that are hostile but not so much. Perhaps we eventually would be able to turn the tables by trading with them. We have the yellow guys here, Galga, which are neutral. perhaps could become an alliance. We could form an alliance to help us fight all the bad guys here. And maybe, who knows, maybe one day we'll be evil. We will be even to be able to arrange the legendary battle and take their tribe down. But for now, we see that our colonists are sleeping on the grass without any home, without any place they could call home. We have Theo and Sergio, two boys, 13 and 15 years old, with a lady that's gonna be a leader, most likely a mother figure as well, 52 years old. And those three people will have to do their best to try and survive. So, first things first, everybody. What we should do in order for our colonists to survive in this beautiful, beautiful world. We have all these materials here. We have 44 packaged survival meals. We see that those are unfortunately deteriorating, meaning losing health if they are unroofed and they're placed outdoors. Similar thing happens to medicine, wood, clothing, weaponry. Steel is super solid material, so we don't need to worry about that. By looking at the map, we should decide where would be a good place for our colonists to set them themselves. Where could we find? We have this big, beautiful lake, which would be quite useful for fishing. Once again, we can turn on the fertility and see that we have a big field of a fertile land on the east side of our map. Similarly, we have a little smaller on northwest. Perhaps that could work as well. Similar, we have something here. And a nice, strong surface of rough limestone, which perhaps would be as well a good base for the new home. However, I feel that naturally, I would like you to hear your opinion as well, if you see where it would be good. But I think that perhaps staying close to the big fertile region and perhaps establishing a little home on the east side of the map would be quite good. The region here is slightly strange. We have this muddy area with shallow water that in the future will prevent us to expand. We have this steam geyser right here, which in the future could be very beneficial if we will use the steam engine and generate some electricity. But naturally, this whole area right here could well be our starting point as well. So we select the work tab. Oh no, sorry. Select the architect tab. And let's see what we could do. Next to the stone structure on the right here, on the corner of the map. I'm a little worried that perhaps we can be attacked from this side, and staying in the center will give a little bit more room to prepare. Stone structure right here, or this one right here. Perhaps it could go something like that. Or just like a big circle here. Up, right here. Maybe then we could kind of try to create start right here. So the colonists will not need to go across all the map to farm their food. And we could have a base here. Let's try. Let's try and build something, everybody. Let's use a material called wood. And if you immediately see that no wood is stored, that means that we haven't designated a stockpile where we will keep the resources. And what resources? Because if we see, we could just select that in this pink area we will keep our resources, and if we press on it we select the storage, and we can choose from the list of resources what do we want to keep here. Do we want to keep a baby food here, maybe chocolate, maybe some hay for animals, or maybe let's clear it and just select so we could keep wood. Interesting. That's how we set up this game, and let our colonists know what is going on. But for now, let's delete it, and perhaps let's just try and build. Let's just try and build something, remembering that Mia would like to have the nice bedroom. Greedy for impressive bedroom. -8. So she really needs it to be impressive, or she will always be unhappy. Needs tab shows in what sort of condition each of our colonists are. So we see that Mia, just because we landed, she thinks, okay, I have no expectations, let's just try to survive, you know, I can sleep on the floor, it's fine, it's not a problem. Perhaps you cannot see him. Extremely low expectations, which gives a great starting bonus. She's optimistic, and she is a master of the husky that landed with us. So most likely Marta here would like to live with Mia in the same bedroom, as they're the owner and master. Oh, sorry, master and pet. But then a lot of negative traits are happening as well. Someone has disturbed her sleep because she didn't sleep in the room. She ate without a table. So unfortunate, she just needs to take her food and just she cannot just sit down. She needs to take the food, and she's like without cutlery, without knife and fork. Not nice. She's uncomfortable. She slept in cold. By the way, we see that right now outdoors is 11 degrees. 11 degrees. And those guys are just with t-shirts. So we need to quickly try and come up with solution for them. She slept on ground. She slept in cold. She slept outside. She's a little bit in pain, and she's hungry. And she needs a good bedroom. Similar other guys as well. They are hungry as well, and sleeping outside doesn't bring them any happiness. Let me try and build something. This is gonna be the center of our room. We see that there is a table that was left by a different civilization. I think let's select the table to be uninstalled, and let's bring it. Let's bring it. And then we should as well make a couple of bedrooms. It's 3 bedrooms, right? So let's make another sort of a circular structure. Oh. That perhaps this impressive sort of looking bedroom could be Mia's bedroom. And then 2 boys will have bedrooms just like that. 7 and 9, and similar on this side as well. 7 and 9. Boy number 1, boy number 2, and the leader of the colony. And then why not? We can perhaps just enclose this whole structure and have something like that built. Something like that. Now, really quickly, so that could be our beginning. So Theo will be our cookmaster, will be our chef. Theo as well is pretty good, let's say pretty good with plants, as we know that Mia will not touch ground with her bare hands, no chance. Sergio, I am afraid that he will put some potatoes on fire, but Theo will definitely use some of his skills to grow stuff. That's why we need to designate a kitchen and a cooking area and a storage area as well. That storage area needs to be cool. However, the outside is not boiling hot, so perhaps for now, for the beginning of the civilization, it's going to be okay. Let's build some doors. I wonder, perhaps it would be good to sort of make an entrance, and this is gonna be like a hall with a table. Or maybe this side could become a kitchen and a storage. That if we have some, or maybe just here, that. Gonna be something like that, that here we have an entrance here for the farmers, and that's gonna be our storage, and that's up there we sort of will make it as a kitchen area. So naturally, perhaps this room will be for Theos and this room will be for Sergio. Quite a big building here, perhaps a little bit too ambitious for the start for my colonists. And on the other side, we should equally have some sort of storage area for the building materials and in general storage. So wondering to do a diagonal line, building a little bit in a little interesting manner. Something like that. Something like that, perhaps. To have that built. And an entrance, perhaps from both sides, to be able to enter. But that as well would mean that we would like to enter home. So we have a couple of entrances. Alright. Just, everybody. I'm very sorry, I really need to pee-pee. Be right back. Okay, everybody. I'm back. Sorry about that. Feeling so much lighter now. Haha. Building a colony. Just a little bit for some reason I just feel like this. I quite like the corner, quite like the whole structure. The corner perhaps is a little bit strange looking. Perhaps another circle could be a little more appealing to the whole idea. Yeah. Something like that, I think. Or just like that. Just like that for now. All right. And before we start, let's just designate that this whole area, whole big area, gonna be our big warehouse. For now, we're gonna keep all of our stuff here, and later, when the story will progress, we will try and sort it out in a bit better way. That means yes, everything except dead people. Okay, and then let's as well clear the premises. That means we need to chop all the woods that are in the location of our future home. Yeah. And then as well, let's designate growing zones. Growing zone. Let's try to have the quickest growing zone here. Perhaps we don't need to have as big, but as well Theo could just grow different stuff. Like this whole area, let's say it's gonna be dedicated for potatoes. Let's say perhaps the top area could be designated for that's the growing options. This is what we could choose to grow. The corn plant each has an eye next to it, which we could press and look what it means for us to grow corns. We have a nutrition. That means how nice the food is. 0.4. 0.4, perhaps on its own this number doesn't say anything, but if we would press on potato, we would see that potato has only 0.25. 0.25, that means slightly more than half of what corn have. However, potato takes 5.8 days to grow, where corn has 11 days. So a little bit longer as well. So let's have a bigger growing zone for potato field. That's a potato field. This is gonna be corn field. Let's expand it a little bit more so it touches all the good bits. All the good bits. Let's see, until here. Potato field, okay. And then we're gonna do a smaller one. Here we're gonna we're gonna grow some rice. Rice only takes 3 days to grow, so it's gonna be the quick first food that we can have. Maybe we could expand that as well, just a tiny wee bit. Oh. So here we have, and that's gonna be a rice field. Here we have three growing zones. Basically, that is it. Now it is oh, this shows actually my time. I wonder if it could show the time of day. Gameplay. Is there a preference to show real-time clock? No. Ah, so it doesn't show that. That means it doesn't show even at all what's the time. I see as well that for some strange reason the cursor is not shown. Let me see if I can fix that. Capture cursor. I wonder, would that fix it? Oh yeah, it's way nicer, way way nicer. All right, then let's allow all this to be used to Sergio. Sergio is not a very good shooter. However, he cannot attack anyone up close. So I think we should give him a weapon. Shooting just a level 1, utter beginner. But let's give him a revolver. Let's ask him to equip it. And then wood. Is that all the wood that we have? 300 wood. We'll have to have some more. Mia is still sleeping, but when she will wake up, we will definitely need to give her the bolt action rifle. And then Tia. We remember that Tia was quite good fisting in the kitchen because the intense situations in his life made him realize that he can use his left and right when he needs it. So I think in this case, let's give him a knife and let's ask him to equip the armor. Sergio's working immediately, putting everything in our designated stockpile. Things are moving, everybody. Things are moving, hopefully. He's trying to put the... Oh yeah. Mia as well, she woke up. She's just going to get something to eat, and before that, let's equip her with bolt action rifle. Here we go. We have 18 bullets. Where Sergio has 29 bullets. But basically, that revolver comes with, in total, could have 42 bullets. It's fascinating. But yeah, things are looking quite promising. Things are looking quite promising. Theo immediately goes to work, cuts the tree and starts planting. He thinks that the cornfield should be planted first, takes the longest time to grow. We still have a little bit of survival meal. Now, would expect that other guys... Oh, she's going to grab a table. Oh yeah, she's bringing the table home. Very good. She just came. Yeah, so many ravens here, so many ravens. Oh, there is some more steel. If we'll need it for later. Sergio's bringing the steel home. And the first construction started. Sergio, you're lugging those meds around like they're gold. Just try not to drop them. Don't patronize me, Mia. Medicine is essential, unlike your wooden wall obsession. Seems like they are fighting. It's a wall, Sergio. Decent wall. Keeps the rain out, you know? Efficient or not, I'm building it, aren't I? And watching you sweat is mildly entertaining. So while she builds a wall, Sergio, like a good boy, he brings all the resources from outside in our designated stockpile area. Oh, this tree should be cut as well. We're gonna install the table. Just let's see somewhere here. And I think when we will manage to build all the walls, then we'll slowly try to put the floors. I hear Theo there is cutting trees as well. He just wants to make some room for the plants. This all, I must say, feels so overgrown. The cornfield didn't even start to. But there's a wild hill root here. So perhaps let's shrink the zone just a tiny wee bit. So let the wild hill root grow. Here the boys met. Theo talked about practicing cards with Sergio. The boys are into cards. That's nice. She's right. We need a lot of wood. We need a lot of wood. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the life in Rimworld slowly starts. With our walls being built and the relationships being tested. We're watching how the colony develops. And hopefully those boys and that lady will have a good life here. We don't know how many people will join them, what will happen to them. But I'm sure that the future is full of interesting excitement. Sergey is too slow. So she's so angry. She wants to build it. There is no wall. Glorified walls are still walls, aren't they? They're slightly less sweaty than you are. 21 degrees outside, by the way. During the day, we see that 21 degrees is outside, which is a very pleasant temperature to work on a new home. Which I might say, if she will manage to build it, it's gonna look pretty good. It's gonna look a decent big house. Sergey is bringing some more wood. Theo is chopping down like a good boy. Just prepares each growing zone. Yes, you see, he's not only the trunk, but also and the little tree is growing here. Here you go, he's sowing, he's sowing a potato. He is starting to plant the food and taking a little break to enjoy his own food as well. This jerk is drier than a desert, honestly. He's complaining. Well, he's here, you know, to cook a better food for the colony. We have a very young, talented chef that I'm sure when he will grow up in the future and learn many different interesting recipes, will make many colonists super happy. A little potato plant is ready and growing. Doesn't look like he planted any corn yet, but still a couple of trees here to be cut down. And just like that, we start to grow our own food. Now, in some cases, winter will come and perhaps we'll be out of food. Perhaps we'll be needing food which will be in the shape of a meat. Perhaps we'll need to start hunting some animals. I see the Sergio fall asleep. He fell asleep. He could not handle. Mia, after all day building, just takes a few minutes for herself. She thinks, oh my god, it's just building that wall like non-stop all day. So now she's just laying in the grass and just looks at the stars. Looks what out there in that beautiful, beautiful planet, and the space and the planet and this vast, vast world and the sun. And she sees how many beautiful stars are there to look at and imagine what could be there in this beautiful world. But after a short break, decided to come back to work. Oh no! God damn it! Crow just came and ate the food! And another one! Wait! That's not good. Let's ask her to shoot the crow. That's not good. Crows are eating our food. They are coming to eat our food. Look how many. Oh my god. God damn, crows. Soon we're gonna be left without any food. She's with a gun. She comes with a gun. She's like, fuck you. Dead. Fuck you too. Get out of here. And that one as well. Get out of here. Bloody hell, missed again. Stupid crow. She ate food. So Mia, listen, darling, you need to finish building the storage, and we need to make a roof here so no one will come. Except Martha, perhaps. Martha, she's a little bit hungry, but not too much. But look how many crows. Now, everybody, I'm a little bit worried. So what if crows, can they eat my crops? What if the crows will come and look at you sleeping in his potato field? He couldn't, he thought, I cannot get home. There is a little mink. A wild creature. But me is not sleepy at all. She's a little bit. Darling, listen, she wants to build. Well, if she wants to build, she... Oh, she fell asleep as well. Well, I think we could fast forward through the night and meet our colonists in the morning. Yeah, the outdoors at night is pretty cold. And that's another morning. The colonists are up. They're going to get some food. Need defenses. You've been here for some time and have probably been seen. Pirate raids will start soon. We have been noticed. Our activity on this planet have been noticed. I wonder what will happen. Good morning, my dear colonists. Good morning. Fucking crows are eating the food as well, again. Mia is sleeping. You see, Mia goes to bed very late, I noticed. The boys are up early and she's still asleep. How many crows? Sergio, do you have a gun? Yeah, you have a gun. Shoot at that crow. Get him out of here. One more time. Oh, I shot. She woke up even. Get out! That shit's bland, seriously. I could eat a whole damn horse. They are not very happy about the packaged survival meals. That's a dead crow right here. We should designate as well a spot where we keep dead animals. We should not keep dead animals. We should do corpses here. Drone, yeah. Human, animal. And we should allow as well. Allow rotten, yeah, fresh. Just corpses, so perhaps someone will be willing to take that dead crow from our stockpile list. You know, infections and stuff stinks, dirty, not good. Oh! What the hell? What the hell? Where's the boy? What is he doing here? Oh, he's gathering that. God damn it! Mia! She's eating. She missed. Oh, very good. Very good. More is coming, Mia. Soon we'll learn that... oh my god. She missed as well. She killed a crow. He's taking it. It's a pathetic excuse for a hole. Yeah, perhaps we should cook a crow and eat it. Anyway, everybody, that's a new day in the colony. The colonists are working. We have a little bit of potatoes. Oh, shit. I forgot to designate that I want to have rice here and not potatoes. You know, boy, you don't need that. We don't need that still. Better help Mia for now. This time is ticking. The crows are coming. Crows are coming. Sergio, be ready. Be ready. Sergio. They're coming. Coming, shoot. Shoot at the crow. Eating food. My god, go. The both are... Why you cannot... Oh, one more. Oh my god. Well done. Protected food. Man, didn't know that those crows gonna be so aggressive. And as well, we should try and gather berries. I see that we have some berries. We have some berry bushes. Is there an option to just... harvest? Hey! Oh, that's so not good. That's it. I'm sorry, Mia, but I think I would like you to... Is it possible for you to prioritize... the build that wall? Most likely no. Theo is taking a little break and just do some cloud watching. The guys are working here, cutting trees, making walls. This is quite a big structure, I must say, quite a big structure. Perhaps it was not very wise of me as this leader of the colony to make them build so early, so much. Crows are coming, man. I'm worried now. When I saw them eating the food, I got worried. Mia. Oh, she's building a table. Low food. That's true. Perhaps the visitors who are coming to check up on us. It's 3 of them. This is a lady with 2 of her children. She's a trader. Cross, Jacob and Pushka. Perhaps I was a bit rude to call them the children, they're just smaller people. She's coming to pay a visit to our colony, which is expanding. It's being built. Colonists are doing a good job. So me as the colony leader should go and interact with them. We should try and negotiate. I wonder what could they offer. But Mia, go and check with the lady if she offers food. We should definitely take the offer. And here we go. So what do I buy? How? I don't understand. Positive numbers buy, negative numbers sell. So this is the positive number, and this is the negative, and this is the negative, and this is the positive. So I give her silver. No, I give her 84 silver. She gives me some food. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business. We should maybe say something as the leader. We should try and chat with her. Greetings. Thank you. Thank you for coming to visit our peaceful village. Make yourself at home. She's not very interested in replying to us. There's a wild wolf outside. And everybody look at the field, it's being planted. It's being planted, not so bad, not so bad. That person is carrying 3 grenades. She's flipping a gun as well. She has a little baby, yeah. She said something. Pushka and Jacob chatted about hostile comedians. And that, just like that, another 9 came in the colony. Let's fast forward to tomorrow. And let's see what the tomorrow will bring. Good morning, colonists. The tribe that they're leaving. Oh, the dog is eating as well. Not good. The dog should eat something else. The dog should just eat meat. Eat raw meat. Can I forbid the dog to eat What the dog can eat. Oh, crow is coming. More. Here you go. Food is safe. The food is fine, just not exactly a 5-star meal, you know. Smells like a recycled cardboard, honestly. It's like she changes her mind quickly. Fire that crow, get out of here. Fire at her. One more. Dead. Shooting those crows. And also I wonder if there is a clear pollution removal area. Pollution designates an area where colonists will manually clean the polluted terrain. Carried away. Wow. Remove paint. Interesting. Mia is going for a walk. Oh. Martha rubbed her nose against Mia's hand. Get the wood, will ya? We can see the progress, The colonists are still not so happy. But wait, so Mia, she will never do plant cutting. So only Sergia and Tia can cut some plants. That's why the construction is quite slow, because we're out of wood. And the Sergio, that boy is well, his plants level is not the best. But I wonder if it raises. Yes, you see he cut the tree, and with each tree chopped down, he increases his level. And that's how his level increases. So basically, after many trees in the future, he can be an expert in plants. So that means that Pia as well here, who has an interest in plants, he has already level 6. Oh, sorry. Plants level 3. Yes. His level increases as well. So slowly colonists are improving. Just it takes time. But here we have me as well. She's cutting down the tree. Because the tree is in the way of her building area, but she cuts it so slow. So slow. Hey! The last food! That was the last food. Mad crow. One of the crows got mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Oh no. It's flying. Careful, guys, careful. Everybody. Oh! It missed. Ow! Oh my god. They are so bad. Oh, she shot him! God damn it. We don't even have a bed. We need quickly make one bed. We need her to prioritize the bed. Steel bed. Okay, that's gonna be our hospital bed. That's gonna be a medical one. Six conditions need standing. No immediate danger, but just the scroll was... Maybe he could cut that tree, or maybe he will not. Go and rest. Go and rest, boy. And our man right here is continuing to but he's doing potato, still potato. Why potato if it's... Oh shit, so here as well I didn't designate that it's corn. Only now I did. Now he's changing it. I'm a little bit worried about the food. I think we need to have the 6 dead crows. We need to cook them and eat them. How's his health? Oh, she's going to tend him. Oh, that's so nice. She's nice. She's a good leader. She's like mother. She's mother to them boys. She fell asleep next to the bed. Another day has passed in the colony. The colony is in danger now. That's what makes me worried. This food. Me is doing well, but the boys aren't doing so good. They are so hungry. Oh, actually they have some food. He was carrying in the inventory. Listen, Sergio, about those crows. Maybe bring them. Maybe bring the dead crows here. Actually, I'm considering. Just bring them here. You know, somewhere here for now. Animal corpses, but let's not allow any rotten. Because we have quite a bit of steel, we could build from it. Well, I think the game is quite slow. It's not so exciting, not many things are happening, at least not the very beginning. Now, personally, I'm a little bit worried, because we're out of food completely, the fucking crows ate everything. So I'm thinking that I need to cook the crows. I need to take all of those corpses and ask my colonists to, look lady, can you build those 2 chairs, build this please, as well. And if we have any wood left, we should start cooking the crows, because we're gonna be very low on food. Theo is super low. Sergio is doing quite well. Just trying to build. It's a steel. It takes time. But you know, it's an interesting game. I personally like it. I would recommend to others to try. I think the stories that later develop in the world of Rimworld are getting very excited. Very exciting, yes. Here's our nice base. Imagine how it all built up. It will look it will look great. And this I think we could later perhaps have a prison for bad people. Wow, it took like half a day for her to... He's bringing the crows. Why are you cutting this tree? This tree has nothing to do with you. Wow. She didn't finish even. Lady, finish that one. Who else can build? Can Theo build? Construction. Theo can build. Construction, but Theo should be assigned to constructing stuff. Sergio as well, and Mia just because she has all of you guys, you should be constructing, I think. Because the boys are interested into construction. Oh, and he's going immediately. Oh, that was my mistake as a leader, not to suggest that they could start building. Building is a priority. We build first things. Oh, she doesn't know my plan. She's saying that Sergio is holding that body of crows is a bad idea. But I think, darling, we need to have food. The boys are hungry. You don't recognize that. And now everyone's trying their best to build stuff. Oh no, she... Oh! It's time for us to name the colonists. Since it looks like you will be here for a while. Theo thinks that you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? Kaip mūsų gentis turėtų būti pavadinta? He also thinks that you should give a settlement. This how the settlement is called. What should the settlement be called? So we have a name of the faction and the name of the settlement. I think the faction should kind of be centered around this idea that there are those two boys, two young men, and this woman leader. And the settlement, well, it's I'm not really sure actually about the settlement. I wonder. Let's think about it. What could be the name of the faction of a woman and two boys? Maybe that's it, the faction, the lady and two boys. The lady and two boys. Where are you? Where are you coming from? You're coming from the... We are the lady and two boys tribe. No, maybe it's a bit ridiculous. We are Harkonnen, like from the Dune. Or we are... Because there's maybe, I can't remember anything now on top of my mind that the leader lady is guiding the colony. Strong lady. Oh, I know actually. I would like to name it by the segments of their name. So the faction is called Sermetio. Because this is Sergio, Mia, and Theo. So that's the name of the faction. Sermetio. Sounds Greek maybe. And you remember that our settlement is surrounded by mountains. So it could be like the settlement could be something that's like near the mountains. I wonder what would be the popular settlements. In the world. Let's see what we have in mind. Fort William. Oh yeah, something like that. Oh, something like that. Esplora. Oh wow. Southern Alps. Towns near Alps. Oh, not Alps. Alps. Oh yes. We're living somewhere like that. Most scenic villages and towns in the Alps. Hallstatt in Austria. Tignes. Oh, that's a snowy town. In Germany. Morgex. Monaco. Grindelwald. Who are you? Wow. So I wonder, I cannot now to exit. Can't remember what is the name of those mountains, but I remember that Grey Wasp is the ocean called Grey Wasp. So maybe we could call our settlement by the name next to the ocean, that there is a grey wasp ocean, and we are the grey wasp village, or grey wasp town, the village of grey wasp. Sermetia. I wonder what could be the name of the village. Something maybe with the characters, maybe something with the characters' traits. That if Sergio is so pyromaniac-ish, he would like it that the settlement would be called like fire or something, or ash. But Mia is so like, you know, coming from such a luxurious world, she likes silk. Fire and silk, maybe, something like that. Fire, flame, silky flames. Silky flames. Silky flames. That's the village. The fraction is called Serenitio, and we live where? We live in the silky flames. Everyone's happy. Okay, guys, now objective number 1, food. I wonder... Oh, actually, look, so she's cooking construction. Alright. Now we just need to butcher creatures 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And Theo, you're gonna do it. Just take the crow and get some meat out for it. We're gonna dedicate a quick zone with meat just here. Meat. Do we have something called meat? Yeah. All the meat. All the meat. Maybe not human meat, but we don't have any human meat now. However, the conditions for butchering those animals here are just in the middle of the open area on some table are not the best. Oh no, she got so upset. Space. She got so angry. Sergio, absolute waste of space. Seriously, howling dead bodies, pathetic, isn't it? Honestly, you're a disgrace to the entire colony. Complete little spits. Puh. Idiot. She got so upset. She's following this boy. She's so angry. Oh no. And he's just there. He's just cutting that tree, helping them. Sergio, pathetic excuse for a human being. Just stop howling bodies, will you? Could you pass me? That's all. Don't you dare ignore me, useless little universe. It's Nice, useful wood. My hands are getting sore anyway. Sore hands, you think that's what's bothering you? It's sheer soul-crushing pointlessness of it all, honestly, disgrace. Can we eat something? Oh my god, that's horrible. Let's not look there. Okay, look, he's just eating that raw meat. Oh my god, man. No, I thought to cook something, cook simple meal. Consuming, he's so hungry. Oh, he didn't like that at all. She's just there bothering him. Oh, they're fighting! Hey guys! Oh my god. Oh, he hit him with 10. Wait, what do you mean? Cannot cook simple, missing 0.5 raw food. So how much raw food you need? It's 10, but there is 41. And you have 21 fuel. Huh? Bird meat. That's so strange. Why? I don't understand what they doing wrong. Cannot cook simple meal. Raw food. Okay, what if not simple? What if carnivore? Missing 0.75 meat. So maybe go butcher one more animal then. Oh no, she's coming to eat that meat. She will be even more sad. This bird meat smells awful. Now, Candy now? Oh, now he does cooking. So 15, and previously he couldn't. Hey dog, leave the food alone. Well, and that's the life at Rimworld. Think that's the start of the colony. See, another night is coming. We created our faction. We named the settlement. We managed to get Mia angry so much that she beat Sergio up and screamed at him while the boy was just cutting a tree. They are still struggling to get some food and struggling to grow some crops, building this massive building for themselves. But let's see what the future adventures will bring. And for now, let's pause and save the game. Sermethia. So thank you very much everyone for coming and spending some time with me here in this strange world of Rimworld. Rimworld's world at Rimworld. And it's fun. It's fun to play. Interesting to watch. And who knows what will happen next. But for now, thank you very much. And see you next time. Bye.